See, let me tell you something about faith. Faith understands a good plan today is better than a perfect plan next week. Faith understands that a good plan today is better than a perfect plan next week. Do you understand that? Faith understands that a good plan today is better than a perfect plan next week. Why? Because if you wait next week to put the perfect plan together, you're going to push it off another week because it ain't going to ever be perfect. A good plan today is better than a perfect plan next week. And most of y'all in here understand this. How many people know that complacency, shout complacency, will never build a legacy? Because complacency leaves you in contemplation. And as long as you're contemplating, you'll never move and do anything. Talk to me. You can't know all of the answers when you're living by faith. You just have to know what he's told me to do now is enough. I don't have to know the end result because he already told me the end results. I win. Right? So what he does is he never tells you the whole steps because most of y'all, you can't even handle the first step. Think about it. He never told Joseph about being locked up in prison. He never told Joseph about being in Potiphar's house being lied on. He never told Joseph that his brothers would betray him, put him in a pit, and sell him to the exchanger or the slave masters. He never told him that. When he spoke to Joseph about his life, he showed him reigning in the palace. Because the truth of the matter is when you step out on faith, every obstacle that is in your way is irrelevant. He didn't show him those things because they could not stop what he already did. See, when God gets to you, he ain't showing you something he gonna do. He's showing you something he already did. I'm talking to the wrong people. He shows you something he already did. Look at Isaiah 46:10. He said he's declared the end from the beginning. Watch this. Come on, let's roll, y'all. He declared the end from the beginning and from the ancient times of things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand and I will do all of my pleasure. Now watch this. Look at it in the New Living Translation. Look how God is. He says, before I come show something to you, I've already did it. Now, if you understand it from this perspective, does it really take faith from your understanding of faith, right? Your understanding of faith is this mystical belief in that if I spin around 3 times, something is going to happen. No, real faith is going to require you acting on what you say you believe. Now, watch this right here. He says, only I can tell you the future before it happens. He says, everything I plan will come to pass, for I do whatever I wish. He said, I'm the only one that can tell you you're going to be in the palace while you're sitting here in a pit. I'm the only one that can tell you you're going to be in the palace and you're going to reign over your brothers and your fathers before you get lied on. I'm the only one that can tell you that before you get in a prison and feel trapped and lonely and isolated and alienated and ostracized, I'm the only one that can tell you that this is not the plan I had for you. This is what you have to go through to get there. And if you stay the course, you're going to reign just like I said you were going to reign. And the truth of the matter is, I don't know what stage of life you're in. Maybe somebody betrayed you. Maybe somebody lied on you. Maybe somebody left you in a prison or left you for dead or left you alone or left you by yourself. But the cool thing is, you know what he showed you. You know what he told you. Y'all ain't helping me right here. Look at somebody and say, so this is not how it ends. This is not how it ends. So don't invest your emotions in a temporary situation and begin to allow that to dictate the rest of your life. Your rest of your life has already been decided. And when he gave you a glimpse of your life, that's the reality of your life. Don't get stuck in temporary situations by making a permanent decision to stay stuck. In other words, I'll tell you, like they would have said it down south, the old people would have said, don't get stuck behind a parked car. Look at somebody and say, don't get stuck behind a parked car. Now, let me put it like this. If you're on the highway or you were on the side street and you walked up and you saw a car that was sitting there, even if it didn't have its flashers on, if it was sitting there for a reasonable amount of time, what would you do? There's some folk in your life you need to go around. There's some situations in your life you need to go around. Why stay parked? Why stand still behind a parked car? That ain't got nothing to do with you moving, because other people won't put their life in drive. You ain't got to stay in park with them. I thought I had some help up in here. Look at somebody say, you got to go get it. Am I talking to the right people? You got to go get it. Most of y'all are staying in park behind some people that are never going to put the car in drive. And you got to understand that even if you get out and you show them how to do it, they just ain't going to do it, because some people like living where they are. You know, they get the most pleasure of living in a place of pity, because listen, pity gives them some type of feeling of significance when somebody says, what's wrong with you? What's going on with you? I'd rather people saying, what you doing that's so different than everybody else? Man, look how you living. Look how many people in here, you don't want nobody's pity. Amen. Then stop living life in part. Hello? Say, stop living life in part. Shout with me. We're going to go, because I can see right now I'm talking to the wrong crowd right here. I'm talking to the wrong car, Calvert. I'm talking to the wrong crowd. Let me try this one more time. Somebody holler, stop living your life in park. If somebody is in park in front of you, what you going to do? And you better be glad I ain't got a big old semi. I'll go right through you. You hear what I'm saying? Somebody holler, go get it, go get it, go get it.